Hey, what's up guys, Tommy here, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be going over all of the gear which I wear while riding my e-bikes, such as the Surron and the Enduro e-bike you guys love so much. Now this video is long overdue. I was going to make this like a year ago, but I figured that I just didn't have enough cool gear to show off to you guys. But somebody's got to do it. Somebody has to recommend the gear to y'all so you know what you need to get to be safe on the road. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. If you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I make videos on all of the things that you like. So make sure to go ahead and do that. Hit that like button. Leave a nice comment down below. And let's get right into it. So all of this stuff is gear which I've been wearing for the past year, which I have found to be both very comfortable and reliable. And if I didn't think this was all comfortable and reliable stuff, I wouldn't be recommending it to you guys in today's video. So I think the way we're going to go about this is we're going to start from the head and we're going to work our way down to the feet. And of course, the first thing you all think about when it comes to riding gear is your helmet. So this is the Bell MX9. This is a helmet which I've been using for the past year, and I think this thing is absolutely fantastic. It's a very simple but solid helmet. It's also a very good looking helmet, which I think is important when it comes to helmets. This thing retails for about $200. You can find them on Amazon in a whole slew of colors. I got this one from my local motorcycle store, SB Moto. And yeah, this thing is great. I haven't really had any problems with it. It does scratch quite easy. Like, as you can see, the top of it is pretty scratched up, and that's just from me putting it down on the floor. But overall, I really don't have any problems with this. Very comfortable, very solid. As you can see, it has that nibs sticker on the back, so you know you're getting a good helmet. And I love this thing, and I plan on wearing it for the next couple of years. So if you're looking for a nice solid helmet under $200, you might want to look at the Bell MX9. Now of course, you really can't go anywhere without a good pair of goggles. These are the 100% Akuri 2 goggles. They retail for about $55, and I think these things are absolutely great. As you can see, they have a nice reflective surface. They're flexible, but also, you know, pretty solid at the same time. A lot of good padding for your eyes, so they're very comfortable. The strap is very high quality. You can see it has a little rubber thing on the inside which grips your helmet, and these goggles pair perfectly with the Bell MX9. Let me just show you how this fits on here, and you can just see that these look absolutely great together. You can see that there's sort of a nice seal there, so you know you're not going to get a lot of dust and debris hitting your face. So these goggles with this helmet pair perfectly together. This totals to about $255, but I think you really can't put too much of a price tag on safety, and for this type of quality, I think that's a great price to pay. I also wanted to show what these goggles look like after a year and a half of abuse. These are my first pair, and I just really didn't take care of these. I didn't clean them properly. Like, I occasionally used a paper towel to clean them. See that the reflective surface has scratched off pretty much most of the way, so it really is not a very clear view through these things. But you can also see how the band has faded. So you want to make sure you take care of your goggles. I thought I'd mention that as well. Just a little side note. Next up, I think I'm going to go into what I like to wear under my helmet, which is a gaiter. Now, the reason I like to wear a gaiter is because it helps protect your neck, and also, in my opinion, it makes the helmet fit more snugly, and it makes your face more warm. When you're riding and the wind starts, blowing on your face, it can get pretty cold. Even if it's not like that cold outside, the temperature can drop by like 20 degrees when you have all that wind on you. So preferably you'd want to have a gaiter which fits tight around your face like this, and you'd put on the helmet. And let me just show you how this thing fits here, protects your neck, and it just makes everything fit together so much better. So I always wear a gaiter when I go out on rides. I just recommend it. It's not necessary, but I definitely recommend getting a gaiter. Alright, on to the next thing. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about is my protective jacket, which I wear on some rides. I don't wear it on all rides, but I wear it on some rides, especially the ones where I feel like there's a higher risk factor. Now this is a HWK jacket, as you can see on the inner lining here, and this is a Amazon special. You can get it on Amazon for like 70, 80 bucks, I think. This was gifted to me by a friend of mine. But overall, it's a pretty nice jacket. In my opinion, it's a little bulky, but I think it offers some good protection. And now that I've switched hoodies, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys around this jacket. So the material on the outside is sort of this woven plastic material. It feels very solid. I feel like if I was to fall off my bike and slide on the ground at high speeds, this would protect me, which is like the main purpose of these jackets. It has some padding on the inside. As you can see, it has some padding on the elbows. There's a plate for the back, as well as the shoulders. I'm not sure like if it's up to spec for like motorcycle crashes. I just know they have it, and I feel like it would at least do something if you crashed. On the inside, it has this down jacket material, which keeps you nice and warm, especially if you're riding in cold weather. But if you're not riding in cold weather and you wanted a little bit more breathability, you can actually remove the inner down jacket material, which I think is very cool. This jacket also has plenty of pockets all over the place. It has a pocket here on the chest. It has some side pockets here like a normal hoodie would have. It has a couple secret pockets on the inside. So if a police officer pulls you over and you wanted to pull a gun. But yeah, overall, it's just a very nice jacket. I'm going to go ahead and put it on for you guys and show you what it looks like. Now, size-wise, this is a large. I'm a pretty skinny guy, but I have a 6'2" frame, so this is what it looks like on me. Take that as you will. I'd probably recommend getting a large for any like middle-sized man. It would probably fit you just fine. It's also adjustable, so would I recommend this to you guys? Absolutely. I think it's a great jacket for like 80 bucks. I wear it pretty often, you know, when I'm going on rides up in the mountains or going to a new place where I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing something dangerous or not, where there's a possibility of crashing. I don't wear it all the time, of course, like I said, because it's quite cumbersome, and I don't always want to walk into like an establishment wearing this big bulky jacket, but that's the risk I'm willing to take. Anyways, this is the HWK jacket. I'll leave a link for it down in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. And now on to my least consistent piece of gear, which is gloves. In the last 2 years, I've probably gone through like 9 different pairs of gloves. These are my current pair, which are these firm grip gloves, which I got at Home Depot. If I was to recommend a pair to you guys, I'd probably just say go to your local motorcycle shop and try on some gloves for yourself. Everybody's hands are different. Everybody thinks different things are comfortable to them. So try them on yourselves, and you'll find a good pair of gloves for under $50. I'm sure of it. What you want to look for in gloves is something with both knuckle and palm protection. Preferably, that protection should be something very hard that's going to slide across the ground. Because if you get in a crash, you're going to be sliding, and if it's a material like this, I'm a pretty bad example here. If it's a material like this might get caught on the ground and rip your hands up. So you want something that's going to slide across the ground and that's going to protect your hands. So that's it for gloves. I don't really have too many recommendations. You could just go to Home Depot and pick up some gardening gloves, which I've done. And we're going to go straight to footwear because I just wear whatever for pants, honestly. So what I would recommend you wear when you're riding, if you're going on an adventure, is a nice pair of heavy-duty boots. These are some Vans boots, and you'd think that Vans wouldn't make like the best quality shoes for like riding on a motorcycle, but these things are freaking awesome. These shoes, believe it or not, are like 2 years old. You probably believe it, they're pretty freaking beat up. But yeah, these things are solid as a rock, and I would totally entrust my feet in these. You can see they have nice ankle support, and you can see the inside of the shoe is very thick and padded. And these are the boots which I wear when I go on adventures. Of course, I don't wear them all the time because sometimes I have a destination I want to go to, whether it's the basketball court or an establishment, and I don't want to go in, you know, looking like a total goon with my boots. But that's a risk I'm willing to take, not wearing them all the time. Anyways, that's all of the gear which I have for you guys today in this video. Links will be down in the description below. And that is the end of our video. I will see you guys soon in the next one. Later.
Alright, so I'm outside ready to conduct my top speed test. I don't have a GoPro mount, so I'm just going to be putting it in my mouth, if you don't mind. So yeah, without further ado, I have about a quarter-mile stretch where I can test the top speed of this. So yeah, let's go.